it's cinematic. It's a spectacle that yes, when you execute it, it looks really good. It looks even better on a photograph when the stumps have fallen and the batsman is also on the ground. But along with that, I cannot be a one-trick pony.
There's this fascinating story about you and your Yorkers, right? It started with your afternoon sessions inside your home while your mother is sleeping in the next room. You try to bowl the Yorkers and try to aim it exactly at the bottom of the wall so that it won't make noise. So you and Yorkers have this long relationship. Like, how favorite is that ball of yours? And then you meet somebody like Lasith Malinga, like the master of, and you've gone on to say that maybe even he's got a better Yorker than you even now, right? So what is this fascination with this one ball, and how has it evolved over the years? Like, you have changed, you have so many variations. You have the slower Yorker, faster Yorker, reverse swinging Yorker. So please, your journey with the Yorkers.
So, because I watched a lot of television, and this delivery is like a cinematic thing that stumps has fallen, the batsman are on the ground. So for a youngster, it's exciting that I also want to do this. So that is probably the first delivery maybe I observed in cricket. So for me as a youngster, I thought, okay, if you want to take wickets, this is that delivery you have to bowl. So if you see something on the television, you go back with your friends, you're trying to do that. So that is, I think, that's how I developed it. But going further, I did not realize that I was developing a skill. Now, when I came into serious cricket, I realized that I have a skill. I've kept it with me. But along with that, I cannot be a one-trick pony. And this is something that I got it from tennis ball cricket and I got it to serious cricket. But what are the other things that I have to develop? Because there are a lot of aspects to bowling. They have to know a lot of other things as well, along with the Yorker. So yes, it's cinematic. It's a spectacle that yes, when you execute it, it looks really good. It looks even better on a photograph when the stumps have fallen and the batsman is also on the ground. But yes, that is somehow I got fascinated by it. I used to watch videos of these bowlers, bowling Yorkers, and then I used to visualize and dream and think that, okay, one day I'll also become a bowler like that and I'll bowl such deliveries and kids will look at me and try and follow that. So yeah, some days now this has started to happen. So it feels really good, and I'm very happy that I have this delivery in my armory, and it's helped me quite a lot in my cricket.
One of your friends told me that you could actually bowl with your left hand also. Like how you had this thing about watching something and doing exactly that in the evening when you go down to play.
So I was one of those kids, whenever you hear the commentary that, if there's any youngster watching, you can learn cricket like that. So I was that youngster. I was so fascinated by the sport that I didn't get a lot of formal training. And my mother also didn't want me to play cricket till I finished my 10th because she thought that I'll not be able to focus on my education. So the only way that I could learn was through the television. And for me, as a child, whoever takes wickets and is doing well, so I used to try and copy that because I didn't have my own proper action. So I think that jumbled up and became something interesting that I have now. But yeah, I was fascinated by left arm bowlers as well. I used to try and bowl with the left arm. I am ambidextrous. I can do that, but obviously there's a pace difference.